Good afternoon and welcome inside the Alger Centennial Ice Arena here in Munising. It is the Michigan Amateur Hockey Association's District 8 tournament with a spot at States on the line. The journey begins this weekend for the Tequamanon Area Youth Hockey Association's 12U Bandits. And the white and the red this weekend, they will look to make their way to the Michigan Amateur Hockey Association State Tournament. Dan Hardebrook, glad to have you along. M123 FM and the Newberry News on Facebook and YouTube for this opening contest in the 12U tournament. It'll be the Bandits taking on Copper Country, a rematch from the Cabin Fever tournament in the Sioux a couple of weekends ago, a game that Copper Country won. So the Bandits looking for revenge, looking to start off their weekend with a 1-0 record and set themselves up for a nice Saturday here at the 12U District 8 tournament. Glad to have you along. Let's break it down for you. 8 teams in the building this weekend. 2 divisions, 4 teams apiece. The top 2 teams in each side will advance to the crossovers with the semifinals and finals on Sunday morning, and a championship game set for 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon. That's the ultimate goal for everybody as they make their way through this weekend. 1 game for everybody this afternoon and tonight. Everybody will play 1 game early and 1 game in the afternoon and evening session tomorrow. And then at the end of the action, the top 2 teams from each side will make their way to those Sunday crossovers. Important to get a win here, because if you don't, on this Friday afternoon session, you're fighting an uphill battle going into Saturday. Typically, it takes 2 wins out of the 3 games to ensure that you advance. A lot of teams you'll see go, the number 1 seed in each division will probably be 3-0. The runner-up will be 2-1. Almost impossible to get through if you lose multiple contests. If you get a tie in there, it goes to the differentials and the tiebreakers, of course. You want to avoid that situation. So if you can win this opening contest, you set yourself up in a great position heading into the weekend. 1 game done here in the tournament. Dickinson area hockey over Munising in the opening game. Prior to us here earlier, Iron Mountain gets the win there. Tomorrow, the Bandits will be back in action 9:30 a.m. They will take on that Iron Mountain team. It's TAYHA, Copper Country, Munising, and Iron Mountain in a group of 4. 2 of those will make it through to Sunday. The other side of the bracket features Escanaba, Ironwood, Keweenaw Bay, and Negaunee Iron Range. Second game tomorrow will be a 3 o'clock puck drop. TAYHA will take on Munising in that one. So the Bandits get Copper Country, they get Iron Mountain in the morning, and then in the afternoon, Munising tomorrow. Semifinals would be at 9 a.m. and 10:30 on Sunday, with the championship game set for 4 o'clock. Final warm-ups going on right now. A little bit less than 2 minutes in that warm-up period, and then we will drop the puck here in the 12U District 8 tournament. And we are glad to have you along. Thank you for joining us as we bring you all the action here in this one, the opening contest. We will not be here tomorrow. We'll be on the road with the varsity hockey team, but we'll keep you up to date on this one, plus the 10U Renzi Power Sports team, Manistee and Munising combined. They are up at Keweenaw Bay and Baraga for their district tournament action, which gets underway in just a little bit. Sunday, we will see where everybody winds up, but make sure you stick with us all weekend long. Meeting the 12U Bandits, number 2, Julian Suriano. 5, Logan McIntyre. 8 is Justin Holbrook. 9, Becca Rahali. 11, Braden Bruno. Carter Jankowski wearing number 12. Miller is 8. Will wear number 22. Oren DeWitt is 30. Forrest Cornell, the goaltender, 33. Ben Heineman, 34. Natalie Mayaki is 35. Tanner Plescher wears 71. And Work Storinoff is number 97. The coaches, Joe Jankowski, Ben Rahali, Michael Mackey, and Matt Mayaki, man in the doors for the Bandits. There's the horn. We are just about ready to go. Puck drop here in the 12U District 8 tournament. We'll mention it's a disclaimer when we're here in Munising. Internet may cut in and out at times. It is a packed building this weekend with 8 teams and all their fans. So the connections are a little bit weak. If things do get blurry from time to time or freeze up, just refresh your page. I will do what I can on my end here to keep things rolling from the Alger Centennial Ice Arena. I want to thank our hockey sponsors all season long from across the 3 towns in the area. It includes Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Newberry Motors, French Trucking, Lady Killers Pest Control, Timber Products Company of Munising, Hidden Estates, Zephyr Fuel in Manistee, Northern Star Chiropractic, Duluth County Veteran Services Office, UP Trading, and the exclusive Moose. Also want to thank Pickleman's Total One Stop and Newberry Subway. Bandits will be the home team. They are wearing the white. Copper Country, the black and gold. Never did like Michigan Tech. And that'll be the Bandits headed to the far end of the ice in periods 1 and 3. Fasten your seatbelts and hold on tight. One of the biggest hockey weekends of the year is finally here. It's District Tournament Weekend here in Munising. It's going to be Zeller to take the opening draw. To the left, looks like McIntyre to the right. The defensive unit to start it out will be Becca Rahali. She's in the back line to the left in number 11, Braden Bruno. And McAlpine going to get the start here in net for the Bandits here this afternoon. Again, a rematch from the Cabin Fever tournament a couple weekends ago. Copper Country won that battle on a day where the Bandits players and coaches, quite frankly, said, well, we just didn't play very well. Opening face-off, and we are underway from Munising. Bandits, Rahali gets it after Copper Country wins the draw. Puck sent down into the far end. Oren DeWitt working in behind. Zeller camping out in front. Rahali was creeping into the zone. Puck played along the near side. And we got our first whistle just seconds into the game. And Oren DeWitt, normally scoring Oren, is timeout Oren. And it'll be a Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill here in the opening minutes. Body contact, of course, no checking at the 12U level. It is a Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill, but the Bandits win and clear the zone. Oren DeWitt sits a minute and a half for the body contact penalty. Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill, centered in front. Copper Country takes it away. Good push initially, despite being short-handed for the Bears. I'll tell you this, keep an eye on number 7 for Copper Country. You see him there skating back towards the bench. I passed that man in the entryway coming into the building. He is bigger than I am. There are a couple of huge hosses for this team for Copper Country. Shout out Coach Schrader with the 14U team. They're also in action this weekend. Former Bears and Bandits from all over joining us this weekend, and we are glad to have you along. Puck moved around the edge. Shot fired in. McAlpine gets a piece. Soriano trying to chase. Pinch along the boards. 40 seconds left in the penalty on the Bandits. Short-handed here on a Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. That one fought right down into the sidewall. Works his way up to Plescher. Plescher left side. Stops, weaves, moves his way up into the zone. 20 seconds left short-handed, but the Bandits getting the better of the possession on their first penalty kill of the weekend. Opening game of the 12U District Tournament. Spot in the state tournament on the line. That would be the first weekend in March down in Alpena. Big slap shot. Fired in. Wrap around. Save. McAlpine. Just as DeWitt got out of the box. A rebound goal for Copper Country. And Copper Country leads it 1-0. All right, got to bounce back here, Bandits. Shake it off. Big scrum in front of the net. McAlpine got the initial one, but just a ton of traffic. It slides through, and Copper Country leads it 1-0. Nice. McIntyre, Mayaki, Braden Bruno, Becca Rahali, Ben Heinen, the skaters on this shift. Taking away McIntyre out of the blue line. Back on side. Copper Country loses an edge. Here, Ben Rahali down on the bench going, hey, that's a no man's land pass. Nobody there. Copper Country off the wall. They'll bring it in. Good job. McIntyre getting back to poke it away. Braden Bruno right side in front of the Bandits bench. Pops it up in the air for Miyake. Miyake gets squeezed off the puck. Double team there. Copper Country back to center ice where Suriano dumps it in. That's going to be too many men. They'll send it in. Bandits trailing 1-0 in early power play. Well, just after the power play expired. I've seen that a lot at all levels this year. Goals coming where the power play expires, but it's in the few seconds where it takes a player to either get onto the play when you still have the rush. That one sent in. Camped out in front. Backhand. McAlpine save. Follow-up save. The queen of the Bandits. Liberty McAlpine stonewalls a couple and keeps it 1-0. We've got 11:43 to go here in the first. Looks like Zeller in the face-off circle. Draw one back forward. Out of the zone. Oren caught in traffic. Here comes Copper Country. Right circle. Deflected back to the point. Bouncing puck sent in. Bandits got to clear the puck. Get some of that traffic out of the way. This one sent all the thing. Hopping puck hit a stick. Comes in behind the Copper Country net. 11:15 to go here in the first. Into the zone. Worked around. Scrum diddly here. They'll push out. Flying up the ice. Nice move, but it's broken up. Now Zeller trailing the play. Long range shot for Zeller. Saved by Copper Country. They try to ice it, but Becca is there. Stops it at center ice. Becca Rahali sends it into the offensive zone. Pushed around DeWitt. McIntyre to the side circle. Hits a skate. Becca got through. And out of the zone where Bruno tries to turn him around. Braden dumps that one in. 1-0 Copper Country coming up on 10 period. Opening game of the 12U District Tournament. Big collision. Two Bandits go down in front of the Copper Country bench. Down in that one corner that it's hard to see through the netting and the glass from our broadcast location here in Munising. They're still scrumming for it. Dugout swept around. Natalie Mayaki centers it back. Oh, just out of the reach of Carter Jankowski. And Natalie putting a ton of pressure on the puck. Takes it over. Jankowski wants it. McIntyre, soft pass turned away. And a whistle. And another Bandits penalty coming here. Carter Jankowski will be bound to the box for a minute and a half. Second Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. Face off, offensive end, right below us. To the left of McAlpine. Face off, backhanded. McAlpine juggling save. Couldn't secure it. It's played back to the blue line. This one sent to Mackey. Tried to jump it. Another one of those loose puck scrums. Swept away by Zeller. Zeller will skate it up. Orin DeWitt paving the way like a fullback. Zeller all the way into the other end. Copper Country on the breakout. Puck is tipped. No icing. Suriano battles for it. Help on the way. Here's Orin DeWitt. Orin comes out of the corner. This time it's Zeller paving the way for DeWitt as they send it into the zone. 40 seconds to go on Jankowski's penalty. Second of the day for the Bandits. Here's Mackey. He'll rattle around the wall. Zeller on the far side goes after it in the corner. Copper Country going to skate it out here. They'll move it to center ice. Gain the zone. And an offsides will get us a whistle with 19 seconds to go in the penalty. 8:08 to go here in the first. (16), one of the big fellas for Copper Country. Works it in. Becca gets hammered into the boards. Wraparound, McAlpine never saw it. Score. It's a power play goal for Copper Country. McAlpine got distracted by the collision right to her left. Rahali and a Copper Country player go down. And it's a power play. And it's more bad news for the Bandits early. They trail it now 2-0. High stick. Bruno will go play it for the Bandits. Tries to send it forward. Turned over. Copper Country high shot. No. Rattled right back down and around. All the way around. Plesher there. Bruno on his stick now. Bruno rifles it off his own man. It's a 3-on-2 quick turnaround. Broken up. Heinonen gets taken down. Copper Country on the attack with a 2-0 lead midway through the first. 7:05 to go. 13, another monster for Copper Country. Tied up at the blue line, and we get the offsides whistle. Zeller. DeWitt moves after it. Bandits in an early 2-0 hole. Tried to center it in front. Nobody there. Right below us. Zeller. Mayatki. She needs help. Copper Country takes it away. Now Mackey. Slapper. No real possession in the past couple of minutes. Great pass. Backhand. McAlpine save. Rebound just wide. It's been the second opportunities that have paid off for Copper Country. That's going to be an icing. It's going to come right back down to this end. Whistle here with 6:09 to go in the opening period from the Alger Centennial Ice Arena here in Munising. 9 a.m. and 3 o'clock tomorrow if you want to make the trip over to cheer on the Bandits. Logan McIntyre taking the draw. One deflected wide. Bandits down 2-0. Here's Braden Bruno. Taken by Plesher. Plesher tries to move it up the wall for Jankowski. Bruno fires and plays it into the zone. Brings us under 6 minutes to go. Copper Country, quick back the other way. Man, Copper Country, they're really good at skating it in. Shot, save, McAlpine. Somebody lost a stick. Slap shot, no. Right below us in the corner. McIntyre digging. Rahali will wrap it around. Becca up the sidewall. Centers it over. Chase is on. It'll be another icing. We'll have to come back to the... Puck moved around. Bandits win the face-off, tried to clear it out of the zone. Hammered back in and another offsides. We're in a tangle here with 4:19 to go. And the first 2-0 lead to the Bandits. Shot here broken up. That one off the side of the cage. Here's Mackey. Makes his move. Been a long time since the Bandits have had a quality shot here. They don't have many to show for it in the first period. Copper Country on top, 2-0 with 3:10 to go in the opening period. You're in that late first period grind. The adrenaline and excitement is worn off. Now it's time to get to work. Jankowski going up a guy twice his size. Couldn't control it. Bruno wraps around. There's Braden coming out from the backside. Line change. and a chance. Here's makes a move, shot, save, rebound. Jankowski, a pile up in front of the net, and a whistle. And there's going to be no goal. Body fell down on top of it. Jared's got the best look of the game for the Bandits so far. .242 to go in the first. Draw to the left-hand side. Chase is on here. Copper Country brings it into the zone. Perfect centering pass. Good job defensively. Mayatki and Holbrook broke it up. Holbrook not big on size, but big on heart. Back to the point, one-timer goal. That's a beauty. You hate to see it if you're the Bandits, but that's a heck of a shot from a monster of a 12-year-old at the blue line. That's a man-sized shot. Three nothing Copper Country. The blue line blast with 2:13 to go in the first. Sent in, tipped away by McAlpine. Wrap around Suriano. Caught the ref's skate. Copper Country going to get it off. Great pass in front. And another goal for Copper Country. Coach Rahaly and Coach Jankowski, they're going to have to regroup here in between periods and start an incredible comeback climb. Every goal is important. You can't think it's over. Even if you get down big, you got to battle back. Goal differential, the number one tiebreaker. You want to make this thing as close as you can in the final two periods. Just a rough start on a snow day for many of the local schools. Maybe we slept in too late. Final minute and a half here in the first. They've come in a flurry for Copper Country. They lead it 4-0. Goal as they just fire one in. McAlpine came to the near post, and that one wasn't even an attempt on a shot. It was just slid in. Random puck in there, and it's 5-0 Copper Country. Wrap around here. Backhand save by Libby there. Nice job. Cleared out of the zone. Oh, yep, hand in the air. We'll get an icing. 5-0 Copper Country over the Bandits in the opening game of the 12U District Tournament. 10U's at Keweenaw Bay this weekend. 14U districts in Iron Mountain next weekend. We'll be there with them Saturday and Sunday. Won't have their Friday night game because we'll be in Petoskey with the varsity. In front, chipped high and wide. 45 seconds to go here in the first. Quick start for the black and gold. They've gotten a string of three here in the final 2 minutes to bust it open. Becca tripped up, no call. Kept her balance. I bet as she goes to blow the whistle, but we play on. 25 seconds to go. Bruno after it. Icing and an offensive end draw coming for the Bandits. Shot here, flung on and missed. A rattle around here. Puck played out of the zone. Becca chases it down at the buzzer. That is the end of a tough first period for the Bandits. They trail it 5-0 as we step aside. It's 723 FM.
The UP Trading Company and Exclusive Moose, two local shops under new ownership on Newberry Avenue, featuring a unique furniture selection from rustic and log furniture to dressers, sectionals, upholstery, and Uber light lamps. Next door in the gift shop, you will find t-shirts and sweatshirts, Stormy Cromer hats, gloves, and custom-made items, lotions, handcrafted soaps, candles, and sensational jewelry. It's at the Exclusive Moose and UP Trading Company, downtown Newberry, and follow us on Facebook at UP Trading and Exclusive Moose LLC.
The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
Back here at the first intermission, 5-0 Copper Country on top of the Bandits. This is just a tough matchup, skill and size. Copper Country has controlled the offensive end. 2 goals in the first 5 minutes, 3 more in the final 2 minutes. Got to start over. Ignore the scoreboard. Play this thing like it's 0-0. Try to win this period. Try to win the third period. And you may be there in the end. Quick shot fired high. Zeller had it hit a stick as we are underway here in the second period. Bandits left to right shooting at this near end goal. Zeller down. They'll get back up. Puck raced around. Copper Country's passing from the corner in the back of the net to the front, and their relentless effort on the rebounds have led them to the 5-0 lead. Zeller had a good opportunity midway through the first, couldn't get it to go. Only a couple of scoring opportunities for the Bandits. Here comes Copper Country, racing in, good play down there by Suriano, and then sends a man into the boards. He'll get away with it here. Rattled around, nobody's there. Here the district tournament. Again, these two teams, along with Iron Mountain and Munising, the hosts. In one division, Escanaba, Keweenaw Bay, Iron Range, Wood rather, on the other side of it. 2 teams from each side advance to Sunday. Shot there. Broken up in front. Score! And DeWitt gets them on the board. Deflected shot. DeWitt replaced at the right time. Scoring. Oren puts them on the board. The Bandits start the comeback bid. It's now 5-1.
Assisted by 19.
They credited 19 with the assist. That's got to be 18 Zeller. No 19 on the roster. 5-1. Bandits get one here in the first minute and a half of period number 2. DeWitt from Zeller. That one blocked. DeWitt going to work. Taking away. Copper Country goes up the sidewall. They'll rocket it across. Good bank, and it's an icing. And we're coming back to the offensive end. Another quick icing back the other way, making a camera adjustment here. All right, that's a penalty on Becca Raha. Third power play. One for two are the Copper Country kids with the power play in this one. Their first goal came right after the initial power play had expired. Five-1 your score, 12 minutes to go. Second period, a minute on the penalty timer. Cleared out in an icing. Back down to the other end. Saved by McAlpine. Fifteen seconds left on Becca's penalty. Back the other way. Rahali out of the box. Move to the middle. Bouncing puck. Kick loose. Flesher. Turnaround shot broken up. Here's Zeller giving chase for the Bandits. Centered out. Aim too far. Blocked. Still in the zone. Bandits desperately holding the zone, and Copper Country will finally edge it out. Puck up the sidewall here. Bandits playing back. 9:45 to go, second period. 5-1. Only goal in the period. To the Bandits. Oren DeWitt. Zeller. All the way down here in the corner. Copper Country brings it around. Out of the zone, one-on-one. They'll come the other way. They've got trailers. Shot, kick save. McAlpine, rebound, score. She's doing all she can on the first one is Libby McAlpine, but another rebound goal, and Copper Country answers back from earlier in the period.
Number 15 from 14.
6-1, Copper Country on top now. This one, blue line, dumped in. I walked in with about 3 minutes left in the other game in the division between Iron Mountain and Munis. It was 18-2 on the scoreboard. I do not know what the maximum goal differential is. It might be 6. Shot, save, rebound, no, follow, save on the third try, Rahali. And McIntyre following Heinonen. Couple of good looks. Can't get one to go. Zeller. Face off to the corner. Here's DeWitt. DeWitt. Backhand. Nobody there. Too hot. Out of the zone. Becca tries to bring it around. Turned over. 2-on-1 for hustle back by Bruno. Pangles up the play. Copper Country parents in the stands want a penalty. They can sit down and be okay with it. Into the zone here. Zeller set up in front. Wanted a pass from DeWitt. It got broken up. Jarrett fires it in. They'll play to the corner. Back out of the zone. Suriano. Reverse to Bruno. Bruno trying to move forward to DeWitt. Off his skate and into the zone. Nice play there by Jankowski. And it's high. Flip back to center ice. And a breakaway as they get behind Suriano. Score for the black and gold.
Copper Country for number 15 from 13.
Tough start to this district tournament for the Bandits. (7-1) with 7 minutes to go here in the second. Into the zone. Sent across. We do get a penalty. I think, or enough wishful thinking, I guess, on the penalty. And they come right back down, and Copper Country gets another one. In the blink of an eye, off the draw. All Copper Country here in this one. 8-1. Now you got to focus on building back some momentum for tomorrow. It'll be a big one against Iron Mountain in the morning. Although this isn't over yet, 6:15 to go in the second. You just got to get something going our way. Zeller spun off the puck. Rattled hard off the boards. They got the breakout again. It was a 3-on-1 before it was broken up. Becca, steal. Becca into the zone, triple team. As soon as she crossed the blue line, Zeller goes down. DeWitt can't get to it. Now sent back in. Zeller looks. Good idea to the middle. Broken up. DeWitt from the blue line fires wide. And then sent the length of the ice. Well timed. Almost cherry picked off the bench. But a save made there. 5:27 to go here in the second. Coming up here in Munising, they'll wrap up the opening night with the other division. Escanaba and Ironwood will play the 5 o'clock game. K-Bay, Keweenaw Bay, and Iron Range will play the 6:30 game. Tomorrow, Munising takes on this Copper Country team. You got to think Copper Country is probably up to be 2-0 right now. And the division, which means that 9:30 game tomorrow between the Bandits and Iron Mountain is going to be a huge game. Bandits are going to need that one to get to 1-1. They'd have the head-to-head tiebreaker, and they could play their way in tomorrow night, or afternoon rather. 9:30 and 3 tomorrow. .449 to go here in the second. Shot fired in and a save. Quick shot by McIntyre from the corner. Zeller, face off. Comes right after a shot, quick in the corner. Zeller was hoping to set up for a shot. Copper Country, though, plays it out of the zone. They are repeating their performance from the Cabin Fever tournament a couple weekends ago. No icing, played down into the corner. DeWitt centered in front, save on a shot by Zeller as the goaltender rocks back. Change gear coming. Bandits will mix it up. Logan McIntyre. On the face-off. Gives chase to the corner. Chipped out along the boards. Becca spins it back. Turned over. High slot. Shot there. Blocked back the other way by Bruno. Bruno sweeps it back to Becca. Backhand clearing attempt stolen. And McIntyre will play to the boards. They cannot get it out of the zone. Copper Country just smothering the offensive end in both periods as they lead it 8-1. Becca Moves this one in. Jankowski on the chase. Stolen away. 3:15 to go, second period. And an offsides whistle. Oh, high stick. Moves it to the offensive end. Could be a good chance here. Zeller wins the draw to DeWitt. Reverse back. Block on the Suriano shot. Copper Country's going the other way. Fired in. Saved by Forrest Cornell, who's come into the game. Forrest gets his first save. Under 3 to go in the second. That one broken up. Knocked out. 2:35 to go, second period. Nice play by Suriano. Turn, spin, broken up. 1-on-4. Zeller was all alone. Had it taken away. Dump in by DeWitt. Here's DeWitt. Tangled between his legs. Oren in front. Zeller shot, score! Jarrett Zeller. Returns the favor from earlier when he set up DeWitt.
Score for Newberry by number 18, assisted by 13. I'm sorry, 30, assisted by number 30.
Jarrett Zeller cuts into it. Makes it 8-2, 1:40 to go here in the second period. Shot fired in, turned around. Upper Country trying to get a quick answer, sends it to the traffic, stick saved by Cornell. Copper Country gets the rebound in the corner, shot fired, covered up in front. Zeller and DeWitt now each with a goal and assist for the Bandits. .116 to go. Offensive end face-off. High stick again. Moves it into the offensive zone. Bouncing puck to the blue line. Carried out by Copper Country. They'll gain the zone, 2-on-1. Side to side. It's taken away. Good hustle back. Puck ends up in front. Poked away in the scrum. 39 seconds to go. Here's Zeller. Made a move around one. Got a stick lifted, pinched along the boards. Both teams battle in the neutral zone. Copper Country, left side, gains it. Spun it to the opposite corner. Puck played along the boards. DeWitt along the boards again. DeWitt trying to go end to end. Oren DeWitt all the way in. He'll wrap around. Miss Zeller in front. Sent along here. Chipped. Jankowski is tangled in the net. Soriano holds the zone, and that's the buzzer. Bandits get a pair, but Copper Country stays in control. They lead at 8-2 with M123 FM.
All right, Hobby fans.
John J. Swangler, Director of Behavioral Health at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, talks about the hospital's all-encompassing mental health platform.
It encompasses consulting psychiatry, in-house therapeutic sessions, to include but not limited to seasonal depression, anxiety, mood disorders.
Swangler urges anyone with concerns to call.
It's more of a stigma. If you have a behavioral health problem labeled as mental health, that you're weak, it's more the stigma that we're trying to get over. By doing that, we bring them into the hospital, whoever may need some help, and it's a stigma-free zone. Nobody's going to look down at you. Contact the Helen Newberry Joy Hospital clinic number, 906-293-9233, and just tell them what you are experiencing.
Helen Newberry Joy.
The person who asks for help is the stronger person.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
The UP Trading Company and Exclusive Moose, 2 local shops under new ownership on Newberry Avenue, featuring a unique furniture selection from rustic and log furniture to dressers, sectionals, upholstery, and Uber light lamps. Next door in the gift shop, you will find t-shirts and sweatshirts, Stormy Cromer hats, gloves, and custom-made items, lotions, handcrafted soaps, candles, and sensational jewelry. It's at the Exclusive Moose and UP Trading Company, downtown Newberry, and follow us on Facebook at UP Trading and Exclusive Moose LLC.
Dan Hardenberg will have you along. Alger Centennial Ice Arena here in Munising. Third period ready to get underway. Oren DeWitt, Jarrett Zeller with a goal and an assist each. They set each other up. It's third. This is the second time in the past 3 weekends these two teams have played. On the last 2 weekends, they met in the Cabin Fever tournament over in the Sioux. Copper Country won that one. They're trying to make it back to back. They are an impressive group. 12U District's opening game. Both teams will be back tomorrow. Goal for the Bandits. I believe. No. Yeah, it is. Hard to see at the far end. We'll have to get an announcement on that one. Shot was sent in. Zeller. It's been a good recipe. 8-3 your score. That's what you need in the opening seconds of the third. 14-10 to go. It's now 8-3. Bandits trying to battle back. Zeller, second of the game from DeWitt. Back quick the other way. Zeller along the board. Nice job. Becca Rahali taking the lane away. Plesser coming in, saved by Cornell. Plesser sends it in on goal. It'll be played. Dangerous in front of the net. Bandits almost get there as Copper Country comes back. 8-3. Copper Country moves in, shot blocked. Rahali and Mackey team up for the block there. Copper Country, no. Denied by Rahali and Zeller. Jarrett tries to clear it out, bouncing puck up for grabs. Flesher going to try and win the race for it. Just ran out of real estate. Centered across, McIntyre. Breaks it up. Gets a cross check. 12:35 to play. 8-3. Strong start to the period as Zeller gets his second of the game. No icing down into the offensive end. Tied up along those near boards. Zeller's second from DeWitt. All the way down. Cornell comes up to play it. Just sweep it over for Rahali. 11:35 to go. 8-3. Up into the bench and out of play. As we get away. Into the zone, Copper Country. Much tougher defense here in the third by the Bandits. They're taking those empty lanes from earlier and plugging them right up. Puck to the near side wall, spun around. Suriano tries to move it around. Puck ends up in front. Cornell, glove save and a beauty. Coverage again today brought to you by Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, French Trucking, Lady Killers Pest Control, Timber Products Company in Munising, Hidden Estates, Zephyr Fuel and Manistee, Northern Star Chiropractic, Duluth County Veteran Services Office, UP Trading, and the exclusive Moose, Pickleman's Total One Stop, and Newberry Subway, and the Newberry News. Played all the way up here. McIntyre left side wall, 10-10 to play. Third period, 8-3. Bandits still battling, trying to tighten this thing up. Zeller, 2 goals and an assist. DeWitt, a goal and 2 assists. They've set each other up. Turnover here. McIntyre had it briefly, but it's taken back. Becca will turn and look. Finds Natalie Mayaki. Mayaki. Pinched off the puck. Too far here. Sent in. Cornell, glove save. Forrest stopped just about everything he's seen here since coming in. Off the board, down all the way into the end. Copper Country plays it, circles behind. 9:12 to go. 8-3. It was 5-0 and then 8-1. Five nothing at the end of one. The early couple of goals in the first few minutes gave Copper Country all the momentum. They got 3 in the final 2 minutes of the first period to go up 5-0 and really took the wind out of the sails. But the Bandits have not given up, and they keep battling. Off a deflection, goal! Becca from just outside the face-off circle. It's been cut down in half, 8-4.
Number 5 from That goal is from number 9, assisted by 30.
Goal from Becca Rahali. Assists to Oren DeWitt. Got it back to her top of the circle. She sniped it home. Becca's first of the day. DeWitt's third assist to go with the goal. Shot blocked there. Nice move. The Bandits have 7:40 to go. They've tipped the scales in their favor here. First game here in the tournament group round. These two teams as Cornell makes the save. It's the Bandits, Copper Country, Iron Mountain, and on one side of the divisions, Escanaba, Iron Range, Keweenaw Bay, and Ironwood. On the other side, the top two teams, after the one game today and the two tomorrow, will advance to the crossovers on Sunday. Traditional 8-team, 2-division, round robin, and then a semifinal here in Munising. Tomorrow, Munising will play Copper Country in the opening game at 8 a.m. At 9:30, it's Iron Mountain and TAYHA. Then in the afternoon session, 3 o'clock, Munising and TAYHA, followed by Copper Country and Iron Mountain. Iron Mountain, big winner earlier over Munising. They're 1-0. That one whistled. Penalty coming, and it's going to go on Copper Country. So things keep going our way here. It's going to be a Timber Products Company power play. 3 straight goals to get back in this thing. Interference.
Newberry's on the power play.
First power play of the day from Timber Products Company. See if we can get it down to 8-5. Mackey turns him up the ice. Gavin skips it across. DeWitt got turned around, but he'll give chase. DeWitt was Zeller. Mackey and Rahali. 8-4 is your score. Copper Country all the way in. Hard stop. Shot blocked. And now Oren came up at the blue line. Gets sent back by Mackey to DeWitt. 6 minutes to go. 40 seconds on the Timber Products power play. Pushes forward. Had a lane right down the middle. Backhand in front. Save. McIntyre was set up there as well. Zeller now. Zeller looks. Zeller wanted Mackey on the point. It's taken away. 10 seconds to go in the man advantage. One more push. Copper Country changing. Mackey's one-on-one. Shot. Save. Rebound. It's just wide. Penalty expires. Shot fired wide. Goaltender had to clear it. Oh, Mackey then fell down. Suriano fighting to get back. Copper Country slides in front. Stick save. Cornell backhanded a kick. Kicked it away. Then stolen. McIntyre. Logan up the left side. Needs a trailer. Goes in behind and he goes down. From his backside, plays it. Becca holds it at the blue line. Chipped across. fired right at the bench and out of play. That should be an offensive end draw for the Bandits. 8-4. Sent all the way in. Broken up off a stick. Rahali swipes in behind. Ball. Becca. Bouncing puck across center ice. Turned back around by Copper Country. They're looking to kill this momentum. Been a great third period. And it's not because Copper Country has let up. The Bandits have just gotten gritty. Zeller sends it in behind. Mackey to Plesher. Here's Bruno. Nope, check that. Suriano. Julian splits two. Off the ball down to the corner. He wanted Zeller. Jarrett has it now. Jarrett looking. Centers in front. Plesher score! Four in a row for the Bandits. It's not over yet. 3:39 to go. It's 8-5 and a timeout for the Bandits. We'll take one as well. 723 FM in the Newberry News.
John J. Swangler, Director of Behavioral Health at Helen Newberry Hospital and Healthcare Center, talks about the hospital's all-encompassing mental health platform.
It encompasses consulting psychiatry, in-house therapeutic sessions, to include but not limited to seasonal depression, anxiety, mood disorders.
Swangler urges anyone with concerns to call.
It's more of a stigma. If you have a behavioral health problem labeled as mental health, that you're weak, it's more the stigma that we're trying to get over. By doing that, we bring them into the hospital, whoever may need some help, and it's a stigma-free zone. Nobody's going to look down at you. Contact the Helen Newberry Joy Hospital clinic number, 906-293-9233, and just tell them what you are experiencing.
Helen Newberry Joy.
The person who asks for help is the stronger person.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
Bandits were down 8-1 late in the second period. They have on an incredible climb back into this game. It is 8-5, 3:39 to go. Timeout. Coach Rahali in the middle of the huddle. Coach Jankowski. Coach Matt Mayatki down there as well. Plesher from Zeller right before the timeout. Zeller with 2 goals and 2 assists. DeWitt with a goal and 3 assists. Rahali and Plesher have that here in the third. 3.5 to go. Bandits working their way back into this one. Down 8-1. They spotted them a 5-goal lead in the first. 4 straight. With a black, red and white. Zeller to take the draw. They're pushing forward. Zeller, Plesher, breakaway, take it down. Oh! Zeller goal! It should have been a penalty shot, but they play on. Zeller scoops it home. How about the Bandits? Out of the scrum. 3:10 to go. Bandits are within 2. Plesher gets the goal. Zeller will have the assist then. Plesher got taken down and somehow found a way to force it through. He should have had a penalty shot, but Tanner Plesher credited with the second goal. Off the draw, Zeller just missed. Flesher, save. Flesher, goal! I don't believe it. First shot blocked. Second one good. Flesher does it again. The Bandits are back within a goal with 2:55 to go. The rebound in his own miss and scored. It's 8-7 with 2:48 to play. Unbelievable. Do we got one more in us? Left for dead late in the second. That one chipped around. Here's DeWitt. 4 points in the game. Zeller with his 5th. Too far. Gonna be an icing. Oh, catch your breath. 2:17 to go. Oh my goodness. Here I am, the doofus that was talking about tomorrow earlier in this period. What do I know? The Bandits are back within one. 2 minutes to go, third period. 6 or 5 in the period, 6 unanswered. Icing, offensive end face-off. Bruno's pumping his fists as he comes around the corner. I'm ready to start throwing stuff off the balcony. Hopefully I don't go with it. Zeller to take the face-off. DeWitt to the right. McIntyre will skate into the left. Rahali and Suriano on the backside. Just under 2 to play. One back to Suriano. Sent in. Loose puck. Zeller's there, but it's covered up. Face off, sidewall to DeWitt. He'll rattle it around. McIntyre. DeWitt and Zeller are in front. So is Suriano. Clear out attempt. Out of the zone. Copper Country. Taken away by Suriano. Heck of a game defensively. Here's Zeller. Poked away, but McIntyre in the corner. Back in front. Deflected. McIntyre's stick getting held. 113. Puck in front. Save. It might have caught the post. Icing coming. 1:02 to play. A fraction of an inch. Becca will come back out with, they pull the goalie. Cornell out. Rahali, the extra attacker. Draw to Mackey. He fell down. Cleared out. Nice play by Mackey to break up the empty net shot. Final 50 seconds. 45 now in behind. Suriano got to get it out of the zone. Moves it forward. Here's McIntyre. Suriano, McIntyre working the left side. Mackey has it. 30 seconds to play. Bandits down 1. Here's Becca. Shot. Save. McIntyre couldn't quite get there for the rebound. 20 seconds. Tied up. Sent in off the stick of DeWitt. They got to go. 14. They'll get one more crack. Breakout pass to Becca. Over to Zeller. To a hot. Jarrett to the corner. 6 seconds. It's cleared out. Oh, they come just short. Oh, my goodness.
Copper Country with 43.
It's going to go down as a loss, but one heck of an effort for the Bandits. Down 8-7. They had two good cracks at it at the end. Couldn't tie it up, but they were down 8-1. They come all the way roaring back. They dominate the third period, and they come up just short here in this one. They could have just laid down and went home and worried about tomorrow, but the Bandits came battling back. Jarrett Zeller and Oren DeWitt with 5 points apiece. Plesher with a couple of goals late. Becca Holly had one from the top. They put their chips on the table. They came climbing back. And the Bandits do a great job and great sportsmanship between the two teams coming off. A couple of the Copper Country players look over and go, you know, you guys had a really nice comeback there. You love to see that. So here's where we stand in our division after the opening night of the 12U District Tournament here in Munising. Iron Mountain beats Munising. They are 1-0. Copper Country beats the Bandits. Copper Country 1-0. Newberry and Munising sit at 0-1. They're going to have to climb their way back in to the top two tomorrow. It'll be Munising and Copper Country at 8 a.m., Iron Mountain and the Bandits at 9:30. Then in the afternoon, 3 o'clock, Munising and the Bandits. 4:30, Copper Country and Iron Mountain. We will keep you up to date on results tomorrow with M123 FM and the Newberry News. We'll know by Saturday stand as far as our shots to make it to Sunday. If Copper Country beat Munising and Iron Mountain beats the Bandits tomorrow morning, they would lock up the top 2 seeds, would play for the number 1 in the afternoon. But either Munising or the Bandits win in the morning, that'll keep everybody alive heading into Saturday afternoon. Great game here. A fun one to watch. An incredible comeback. It falls just short. Final score in this one, 8-7.